For more news, like, comment, and subscribe. Why America must watch out for Russia's new nuclear cruise missile. Western experts deride a nuclear-powered cruise missile as an atomic Edsel, a failed concept that Americans and Soviets dropped in the 1950s. Whether any nation would risk nuclear war by going after an opponent's strategic weapons is a valid question. But so is this: how many leaders want to be the first to employ nuclear weapons in response to a conventional attack? We can't know for sure what was on Vladimir Putin's mind last week when he boasted of Russia developing an invincible nuclear-powered cruise missile, a nuclear torpedo, and other strategic weapons. Perhaps he thought he was asserting Moscow's power against Washington, or deterring a perceived American threat. Or maybe he was trying to talk up Russia's martial prowess. But one thing he certainly did not intend was to increase the chances of a nuclear war. It's not the weapons that are the issue. Western experts deride a nuclear-powered cruise missile as an atomic Edsel, a failed concept that Americans and Soviets dropped in the 1950s. The problem is what is called nuclear entanglement, when the lines between conventional and nuclear weapons become blurred. When you have a missile that can carry conventional or nuclear warheads, and the other side can't be sure which kind the rocket is carrying, that's entanglement. When conventional and nuclear forces are located in the same area, so that an attack on regular troops can be mistaken for a first strike aimed at destroying a nation's nuclear deterrent, that's also entanglement. During the Cold War, the prospect of nuclear Armageddon was more ominous, but also more straightforward. Destroying the other superpowers' nuclear missiles in their hardened silos meant landing a nuclear warhead on top of them. But a new generation of fast, stealthy, hard-to-shoot down conventional weapons, such as hypersonic cruise missiles traveling at faster than Mach 5, are more than just devastating battlefield weapons. They raise the specter of a surprise attack using non-nuclear weapons an opponent's nuclear strike force. These new conventional weapons actually increase the chances of nuclear war, says arms control expert James Acton, co-director of the Nuclear Policy Program at the Carnegie Foundation for International Peace. Acton, along with Russian and Chinese experts, authored a report late last year on nuclear entanglement. Whether any nation would risk nuclear war by going after an opponent's strategic weapons is a valid question. But so is this: how many leaders want to be the first to employ nuclear weapons in response to a conventional attack? Already many Americans are grumbling over the Trump administration's draft nuclear policy, which suggests that the United States might respond with nukes to a cyber attack or an attack on American satellites. If you like this video, hit the notification button for more news. Thank you for watching.